Ethereum is the triple point blockchain, the bull market is stressing me out, and the meme economy is changing everything. All this and more on... I'm Luke, and this is TLDR, where we catch you up on everything that happened in the Bankless world last week. As always, there are going to be links down in the show notes for you to do a deeper dive into any of these topics. So before we start, I want to shout out our sponsor, Dharma. Dharma lets you go straight from fiat dollars into DeFi, and you know what? I'm just going to vibe for a sec. Learn more at bankless.cc/Dharma. Fiat on-ramps are cool, and you get free ETH when you use our affiliate link. So Chris Dixon of A16Z came on the pod this week to explore how he sees the Web3 metaverse stuff, and he boils it down to 5 mental models that I find really compelling. Number 1 is it's just a toy. When new technologies come out, they are raw and immature, so their initial use cases are typically just like a novelty, which leads people to say that it's just a toy. I'll also add that new technologies are often used as a weapon before their more elegant use cases emerge. Think about other inventions and technologies and how they're used in their early days as either weapons or toys. The second mental model is Web3 greater than sign Web2. Web 2 crushed it when it came to revolutionizing apps and introducing mobile, and these are huge user experience upgrades. But now the internet has coagulated into tech giant feudal lords where you rent digital space and pay fealty with your data. Web 3 takes that user experience and distributes it out, reigniting competition and giving ownership to its users. Number 3, tokens are the new websites. Tokens make the world go round. When you have a decentralized web, you need a value flow to orchestrate innovation. This happens through tokens, which have emerged as a new digital primitive for incentivizing and rewarding growth. Number 4, your take rate is my opportunity. Fees are tricky. We live in a zero-fee world, which usually means hidden costs in the form of data harvesting or cutting corners behind the scenes. What this mental model means is that if you have an app and your founders are taking too big of a cut, well, I'm going to open source it and take a more reasonable cut. And you're going to come to my platform where we have fun all the time and merit is appropriately rewarded. And the last mental model is networks become economies. Today's internet is a database of information. Transactions occur on top of that representative layer and are settled IRL. But tokens change that. You mesh together value and information into an economic database, and by doing that, you have a new paradigm where value and information flow as one. It's a good episode. You should go watch it. So it turns out that Ether and Ethereum are actually best friends that help each other out a lot. ETH is the triple point asset. There is a good argument to be made that it's a capital asset, a commodity, and a store of value. On top of that, it's an ultra-sound monetary asset with a robust and elastic monetary supply that ebbs and flows with network demand. With the insane demand for block space, ETH will be deflationary, especially as we transition to proof of stake. On the other hand, Ethereum is the triple point blockchain, and it becomes ultra scalable by separating out and optimizing its primary functions, which are consensus, data availability, and execution. Consensus on the beacon chain, data availability on the shards, and execution on the layer 2 rollups. I think I'm just going to keep repeating this modular blockchain motto thesis every single TLDR. So these two things, the triple point asset and the triple point blockchain, have a synergy. Growth in Ethereum causes Ether to increase in value, and the increased value of Ether produces a more scalable and secure Ethereum, which means more growth. Symbiosis is tight. However, these are fundamentals, and in these speculative, crazy times, prices ride on the memes. Memes are powerful and are no doubt reflected by the mooning of crowd favorites Doge and Shiba Inu. But I think you can make the case that memes themselves have intrinsic value. Memes are the building blocks of culture, and these ideas and cultural units can spread like wildfire and infect the minds of millions. This is a battle for hearts and minds, so the best memes are the ones that get stuck inside your head, ones that you share with friends, ones that attain legitimacy by broad acceptance and acknowledgement. It doesn't have to be smart or even valuable, unfortunately. It just has to grab people's attention. So when you can come up with a catchy meme that represents real value based in truth, well, that's when you have a winner. An application of this meme economy is the emergence of crypto gaming. Good games capture attention and time, which equals value, but great games turn that value into something productive, like ownership over in-game assets or an ecosystem's native token. These great games are being made possible by projects like Immutable X, which is a layer 2 platform specializing in NFTs. With a handful of massive partnerships like TikTok and its flagship game Gods Unchained, the intersection of NFTs, culture, and gaming are on a collision course. Griff Green came on Layer 0 this week, and Griff is a fascinating individual. Going from a chemical engineer to a nomadic hippie with gold bars in the back of a van is exactly who I imagined would fall in love with the early days of crypto. Griff ended up being a key part of the original DAO and tells a Hollywood caliber story of like being in the trenches as the chaos of the DAO hack and hard fork like unfolded. And being relatively newer to crypto, this felt like a campfire story with almost like a mythological feel to it. And then I remember it was only like 5 years ago. But either way, I like smart hippies. We also continued our discussion of DeFi 2.0 by laying out how you can borrow magic internet money. Abracadabra is stablecoin. Abracadabra is like Compound, but you can use yield-bearing assets as collateral to mint new MIM. Is it called MIM? Magic internet money? I don't know. DeFi 2.0 is wild. And the last big topic this week is that the fiduciaries are coming to crypto. For the most part, so far, at least, going into crypto has been sort of a solo mission. It's like at the bowling alley when you don't have like the little gates that you can like bounce the ball off of. None of this is ever financial advice, but eventually there will be crypto native financial advisors that will be able to give financial advice to new and old investors. And this is my favorite line of the article. Crypto will not only eat traditional finance, it will eat traditional financial advisors. Nice. Lastly, as a final thought, I don't know about any of you chumps, but this market has been like super stressful lately. Just watching all of the energy flooding into this space and having people coming out of the woodworks to ask about Cardano, like has been a lot. And it's easy to get caught up in like the heat of the moment or whatever. So I'm gonna try something new and do some like self affirmations to keep myself in utter nirvana and zen as I stare at the charts. So here we go. And feel free to join if you're out there. I exist in a bull market, and that's okay. I understand that I have never seen a bear market before. I am at peace with the fact that I sold a cool cat before it 10x'd. I understand that Ethereum is ultrasound money. I will sell the exact top. I will sell the exact top. So with that, I wanted to quickly shout out our sponsors, UNISWAP, GEMINI, AAVE, and LIDO. These projects are strong, brave, unique, creative, and loved. Also, this video wouldn't be possible without them, so thanks a lot. And finally, none of this has been financial advice. ETH is risky, DeFi is risky, but we are headed west. It's the frontier. It's not for everyone, but we are glad you are with us on the Bankless journey. See you next time.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, head over to Bankless HQ right now to develop your crypto investing skills and learn how to free yourself from banks and gain your financial independence. We recommend joining our daily newsletter, podcast, and community as a Bankless Premium subscriber to get the most out of your Bankless experience. You'll get access to our market analysis, our alpha leaks, and exclusive content, and even the Bankless token for airdrops, raffles, and unlocks. If you're interested in crypto, the Bankless community is where you want to be. Click the link in the description to become a Bankless Premium subscriber today. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for in-depth interviews with industry leaders, Ask Me Anythings, and weekly roll-ups where we summarize the week in crypto and other fantastic content. Thanks everyone for watching and being on the journey as we build out the Bankless Nation.